Dira and Divin.
Hello.
Dira, Divin, Mom, Dad.
Let's have fun together.
It was a very, very hot afternoon. The house was silent. Too silent. Dad was melting into the sofa, his newspaper slowly sliding down. Mum was scrolling on her phone, barely moving. Dira opened her mouth and yawned so wide it looked like her jaw might fall off. Divin poked the air sadly. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Suddenly, Divin noticed something. The ceiling fan wasn't moving at all.
Oh no!
He stretched his tiny finger and pressed the switch.
Divin,
Click.
stop!
Nothing. He pressed again. Click. Still nothing. Then, the fan's eyes popped open. "I am tired," the fan grumbled. Everyone froze. Dira's hair stood straight up. Divin's eyes grew bigger than his face. Dad's newspaper flew into the air. Mum dropped her phone.
My newspaper!
Dira shouted at the fan.
No, it's
Divin
my
shouted
turn.
even
I'm
louder.
letting you.
The fan didn't like that. It spun faster and faster and faster. Whoosh! Bang! Crash! Curtains flew like birds. Cushions bounced everywhere. Divin rolled across the floor like a ball. Dira held onto the table screaming. Dad slid off the sofa. The whole room turned into a windy jungle. Then, click. Mum calmly turned the switch off. Silence. Everything froze mid-air. The fan went back to normal. Dira and Divin looked at each other and smiled nervously. Dad scratched his head. Mom laughed.
Chuckles.
Suddenly, WHRRRR. The fan turned on again. A tiny voice whispered, "Bye." Dira and Divin screamed and ran in opposite directions, and the house filled with laughter. Sometimes, the funniest things happen when you least expect them.